Gemini, welcome back, my cutie patootie, looking all this so yummy. Welcome to the Renaissance Tarot, to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy, where I serve and I slay. So, dear Gemush, today is your birthday, and this is your birthday month. So I wish you all the best, and I love you so much, dear Gemini. Now, I have decided to do this reading a little bit earlier than planned because, I'm going to serve you for your birthday. And this is going to be for you from June 8th to the 15th. It is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you and it may not. Now, Gemini, hold up. As I made a promise, I'm going to be choosing, in the previous videos, I was going to choose a few Geminis, two Geminis, to pull a card for them and to see what messages they need to hear. And this is for all the signs specifically because, engagement, leaving positive comments and everything, I really appreciate that. And this is a way of me giving back. I've decided to actually choose 3 Geminis instead of 2. Actually, for the air signs, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, I'm choosing 3 people because that's what I want to do. Everybody else is only 2 people. Okay, them earth signs, them fire signs. Basically 2 people. I'm choosing 3 people from the air signs. So at the end of this reading, I'm going to announce the names and I'm going to pull the cards. Now in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at your recent past, present, and future, clarify all them cards, and get some final advice. So Gemush, let's see what's going on for my Geminis. So spicy. How does it feel being 2 people at the same time? Sometimes I feel like I really could pass for a Gemini, like for real. Okay, so Gemini, your challenge is the 6 of Pentacles. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the 5 of Swords followed by the 8 of Cups and the 6 of Swords. Okay, so Gemini, there is something here about with the 6 of Pentacles. I see here a lot is happening. First of all, there is some kind of a painful situation. Something has ended between you and another person that has caused a lot of pain. And if you're still doing your manicure, pedicure, and you're just putting your phone on the side and you're hearing my voice, you need to look into the screen. You need to look right into my eyes, Gemush. I know you're busy. I know you got things going on, doing your hair, I don't know, changing your oil car, whatever. You gotta look, okay? Because this is important. Or you're just eating into the kitchen and you're just putting me on the speaker. You need to put your face mask on, okay? Put me on your TV and just chill. Because this is me serving. All right, now let's get clocked in. Now, 6 of Pentacles, Gemini, there is something here about an equal give and take exchange. That's what you want to have. There is someone here that you have ended things recently. Patience is what I'm really getting here for you. And I know patience is not the strongest asset, but something here is going to work out. And this is going to take 2 people to do that. 2 people to make it happen. We're going to clarify this and we're going to get more information. In the past, you have the Page of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the Fool. Some of you were dealing with the Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, maybe an Aries. I also see other signs too, but first of all, in the recent past, for many of you, there was a brand new beginning here between you and this person. Some of you met this person at work, or there is something at work related. Maybe you even met this person at a conference, whatsoever. There was a brand new beginning, okay? This person, it looks like that this person was someone that could really give you what you wanted. There was a lot of stability within this relationship. I feel like many of you, when you met this person, Gemini, you felt like that you have met the one, okay? We're going to clarify this, and there was a brand new beginning, so we're going to find out more about this and get some more information. Now, in the present moment, Gemini, you have the 5 of Cups, 10 of Swords, Ace of Cups. Some of you are also dealing with maybe another air sign like Libra, Aquarius, water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. There is a situation here that has ended between you and someone else. So your energy here with the 10 of Swords being on top of your reading is telling me that you're still processing some kind of pain. And it hasn't been easy. But what you don't see here, there is some kind of love coming towards your way. Okay, Ace of Cups. Even though things have ended, it's very painful. What I'm seeing here, Gemini, in the future, it's like you and this person are going to overcome a major obstacle, okay? And that's going to take 2 people to do it. Maybe you don't believe this, maybe you don't see this happening, but not to brag about it, but I've seen so many comments recently, people sending and messaging me and, telling me that they actually the exact reading happened for them, and they would say there was no chance this was going to be my reading, this was going to happen. 2 hours later it happened. So please keep an open mind. I know you have no problem with that, so let's just move forward. In the near future, you have the Queen of Wands, the Empress, and the King of Swords. So King of Swords is you, okay? This is your energy here. And now here is the thing. There is 2 people in your energy. I don't know, one of them could be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Taurus. So there is something here about you deciding between 2 people. Now, what I'm seeing here, Gemini, this reading is going to be like, I'm a cook, real good. Okay? There is something here about you, Gemini, recently. Maybe try to meet somebody and you try to, see if it would work, but you don't seem to trust in general people a lot anymore. So one of them, okay, there is 2 people in your energy, and one of them is the one that you don't really trust. The other one is the one that you truly want to be with because you have history with this person, even though things ended between you and them, but you just can't seem to really move on from this person. So you have a decision here to make because there is 2 energies showing up for you, male or female, it doesn't matter. There's figures that are showing up in front of a king, and I know there's like a female, male watching, so this is about you deciding on what gender it is. Okay, so in the what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, 5 of Swords, 8 of Cups, the 6 of Swords, and the World. There is a cycle here that's going to end between you and this person, and that cycle is a separation, is what I'm strongly getting. Okay, now there is a conflict here, an unfinished business. A lot of you still have some sort of a bone to pick with this person. There is a situation here that I feel like you really feel quite unsettled about. I'm not saying you're going to be, become hostile towards this person. I'm just saying like there is something about this situation that really has bothered you. Possibly it has to do with the third party situation. I'm getting here, you want to make sure that this person is completely free and they have walked away from the third party situation. You want to make sure that there is no other repetition of the same cycle. The same thing is not going to happen basically again. And there is the Queen of Swords at the bottom. Basically, your energy here is showing up, you just being the boss here. Being the boss. Letting this person know that this is what's up. Because there's 2 people showing up. We're going to clarify this. And as a courtesy here on this channel, we make sure that we go ahead and we hit the like button. I know that's not a problem for Geminis. Thank you for everything. Thank you for your support. And please be safe. I don't exist on TikTok. I don't post readings on TikTok. I only exist on YouTube, Renaissance Tarot, okay, and on Instagram and in your hearts. So just be safe out there, and I don't reach out to people on WhatsApp or whatever. So, all right, the only place you're gonna see me live for now is gonna be on my membership site. Okay, that's where I'm gonna be going live for now until further notice. So for live interaction and things like that, it's only gonna be in the membership site. So let's get into the 6 of Pentacles, which is your challenge, and see what's going on for you. I'm in your head, I'm on your mind. You know I'm a Gemini. I put the gem in Gemini. I woke up feeling extra fly. So Gemini, your challenge here, the 6 of Pentacles, is clarified by the 4 of Cups, the King of Wands, 9 of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. So it looks like that you are dealing with somebody who seems to be emotionally closed off, or this person maybe has rejected a conversation with you here. This person actually feels like they have made a mistake. Okay, and you may feel like both of you feel like you both made a mistake. I don't know why I'm getting this energy, Gemini. You dealt with somebody who maybe tried to keep their options open. There is a little bit of a player energy. And another thing that I'm getting here is someone tried to kind of like try to sample, okay? Maybe try to see this person for them, that person for them, and kind of treated you like an option. And that's something that you just know. I'm not saying go back to this person, whatever, but there is a trait of this person maybe telling you they're not open. As you can see, there is a rejection that's happening with the 4 of Cups for commitment or marriage. But this person feels like they have made a mistake, an error here. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, 8 of Swords. They're kind of like, this person is someone that they feel trapped in their own mind and in their own choices. Okay, you might have released this person recently and just gave everything to the universe, whatever, and like this person is learning an important lesson here. Okay, and they feel very regretful for that. This is an energy that keeps coming up in your readings. So I'm getting here someone feeling really regretful for how things they ended with you. And I don't know why I'm getting this energy. If this person might have been blown up on you on the phone, there might have been some kind of an argument or ending things over the phone. So in the past, that's pretty ratchet. I don't like that. So the Page of Pentacles in the past, clarify, sorry. Ace of Swords, the World here, Six of Cups. So Gemini, when you met this person, there is a Six of Cups here. You instantly recognize that there was a soul connection between you and them. Six of Cups, the World, and the Ace of Swords. There is some kind of confirmation that you have received, either through numbers or some sort of, I don't know, ancestors, whatever, that this was your either twin flame or soulmate or a specific person, okay? Now, with the World, you may feel like you have lived lifetimes with this person. This is someone that maybe you met while you were traveling, or this person could come from a different culture and background. I'm also getting here, as quickly as everything started off, it also ended. Ended. It took up quite quickly here, okay? There was a confession here that came. Some of you met with somebody, were dealing with someone who was actually an artist here, okay? Artist, art, music, painting, whatever, or maybe you are one. And there is the Eight of Cups. So this person may be disconnected from you and walked away. Let's clarify the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is clarified by the Six of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, and the Ten of Swords, yeah. So I'm saying this is them tarot cards. And you saw that I pulled the cards in front of you, okay? Transparency is very important on my channel. So, like I said, Gemini, this person ended things with you, and there was a very painful ending, okay? A lot of you went through a really, really bad breakup. Probably it was the worst breakup and heartbreak of your life. And now, no wonder why you have this Ten of Swords here sitting on top of your reading, because like I said earlier, if you rewind back when I was going over the layout of the important messages here, the energies, I did mention that you're still healing from something. And this is what happened in the past, the Three of Swords and the Ten of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. Someone here that you were dealing with possibly breadcrumb you, okay? Maybe this person tried to keep their options open, and it really hurt you because one of the things that really bothered you was that you felt not chosen. Okay, that's what really bothered you. So let's clarify the Fool here. A lot of you maybe also felt that you needed to take a break. You needed to change something about your life. Some of you moved. Some of you started going towards a different direction. Fool is clarified by the Page of Wands, Five of Cups, and the Lovers, and the Seven of Swords, Magician. So, not gonna lie, I feel like a lot of you felt manipulated. The Magician here doesn't always mean manifestation here, especially when the Seven of Swords is coming in front of it. That can mean misuse of power or someone being manipulative and maneuvering something. In tarot, the Lovers is the card of Gemini, which also can mean the choice. So something here really bothered you. It was very frustrating. A lot of you were very upset with how things ended between you and this person. I think that you kind of, were very disappointed in love in general, people in general, relationships, people, family members, relationships. I feel like that a lot of you went through some sort of a depressive episodes, okay, sending you huge hugs. I know how hard it can be, especially for an air sign like you that has a very powerful mind and you get a lot in your head. So it really hurts you at a very, very deep level. Five of Cups here, so it's very clear. Let's talk about the present moment. So Five of Cups, again, like I said, it's showing up. The same two cards from the past are showing up again. Five of Cups and the Ten of Swords. Gemini, there is something here in the present moment that still is lingering in your energy. I feel like you're not really satisfied with how things ended. You're very hurt by how this person ended things with you. You feel like maybe you were lied to, or this person wasn't, kind of playing around and they were not being honest with you. So let's clarify the Five of Cups. Okay, see how this person is looking really disappointed and really sad. It's clarified by the Chariot, Hermit, Three of Pentacles, High Priestess. So a lot of you, I think, there is something about your higher self, your ancestor, your spiritual, your guides. There is something about you receiving confirmations about a move. A lot of you have been thinking about a move, maybe just going somewhere else. Travel could be on your plans as well. You could travel for work. Even though you're going around, I feel like you are still going around. You're doing other things with the Chariot here. You could be dealing with the Cancer too. You're still doing things around Gemini, but there is something here that's still, that ending is still at the back of your mind. You might be busy, you might be working, you know, dealing with people, doing all kinds of things, but that situation that ended between you and this person has caused a lot of pain, and that pain is still lingering in your energy, and we're going to clarify the Ten of Swords. A lot of you have maybe said, you know what, I'm just giving up on this, I can't do this anymore. So the Ten of Swords is clarified by the Ace of Pentacles, Hanged Man, and the Eight of Pentacles, and the Death. I think a lot of you might have said, you know, I'm just going to focus on career. I'm going to focus on my bag. I'm going to focus on my money here. You know, a lot of you are starting to actually, this is a good thing, because you're seeing that even though this situation ended and this person was, you know, a hoe, and they were not really working things out with you, they were not willing to cooperate, you're not giving up on your dreams. You're not giving up on your career. I think that you are a very hardworking sign. You're multifaceted, so there is something about your work that you are, you know, doing. But this pain is still at the back of your mind. On the other side of this situation, what I'm seeing with the Ten of Swords and all these cards is you're doing a lot of inner work. So you could be really just diving deep into your subconscious mind. Maybe you are starting to say more affirmations. You're looking into resources. I'm getting here a Gemini who is actually quite busy with trying to understand maybe trauma, attachment styles, who is avoidant, who was avoidant, why did this person pull back, is there something that maybe I did wrong, right? So that's what is actually going to facilitate you to have some kind of a substantial growth, okay? Now, I know this is a love reading, but I just want to take a second here to talk about your work, okay? So something in your work environment is just not working for you anymore. A lot of you are maybe feeling you are getting underpaid. Okay, allow me to talk about this because this is very important. Some of you are feeling underpaid at a work environment. You could be working with like rachetas, ratchet people with them wigs and long nails and stuff. You need to get out of there. And their nails could even have some Gorilla Glue on them. You need to get out of there. Get out of there. Okay? You're working in a place, it's your choice, of course. I'm not saying, you know, follow all of that, but you can do much better and you can create more. So there is something about your financial situation. You kind of may feel a little bit stuck. Remember, abundance and money is literally energy, and you can create whatever it is that you want for yourself. Even if it takes a little bit of time, it's going to work out. So career change. I'll talk about that in a different video for you. You have the Ace of Cups. Gemini, there is love coming towards your way. And I said there is two people here in the future, but let's talk about the Ace of Cups. Who is this coming towards Gem? What's happening with them twins? So the Ace of Cups is clarified by the Knight of Swords, Six of Swords, and the Sun, and the Magician. Is you manifesting this person? Because your manifestation is working out. Like I said, when you are manifesting, Gemini, you are sending thoughts to the ether. You're having certain emotions about certain thoughts, okay? That is sending a signal to the universe that you're ready to receive that. So somebody here, very unexpectedly, this is out of nowhere. The person that walked away from you could be a Leo, or maybe who acts like a Leo, or they have a Leo placement. Someone here that disconnected from you. I think this person out of nowhere is going to show up in your life. There could be also a child here involved, like baby mama, baby daddy. I don't know, you take it as it resonates. But I do see here that Gemush, someone has a lot of love to offer you, and this is going to require you and this person working things out. Page of Swords, the Magician here. Yeah, there is a lot of clarity. See what I'm saying? Speaking of ether, Page of Swords is all about the mind, the intellect, the thoughts, the speech here. So something big is being manifested for you, and you have the Nine of Cups. It's coming from a place of self-fulfillment and self-happiness. You know what I'm saying? So you're creating that. This freaking light is so strong here. I have to like turn this on a little bit. Sorry, Gemini. So I'm saying, and I came from a pool. I swam like 2,500 yards, and I cycled in Red Rock Canyon today. So I had a really, really packed day, okay, and filmed a lot of other videos. So I just wanted to give this candy cane to you. I mean, this candy to you as a gift for your birthday. Okay, so yeah, this person is someone that, you know, the sun showing up is there is a lot of positive energy surrounding you. So the Queen of Wands, like I said, you got two people clarified by the Nine of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, and the Judgment, and the Seven of Swords, the Star. Someone wants to apologize. Could be a Leo here, Aries, Sagittarius. Someone wants to apologize. Something has happened between you and them, and I think that this person is wanting to heal things with you. This is that person that you have been very much stressed out, and yes, there was a lot of trust issues between you and them. Queen of Wands is clarified by the Nine of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, Judgment. Somebody here is having a major realization, Gemini, like an epiphany of you being part of their destiny. There is an acknowledgement of that. There is an acknowledgement of destiny, of this person kind of really having their own confirmations, their own synchronicities. Like there is something happening on the other side of the fence for them, that this person is maybe getting a lot of clues and realizing that they actually want to be with you. And they're making a decision here. They could be making a decision to disconnect from somebody also. Sunflowers can be significant, whether you have a tattoo of a sunflower, a black cat, or any kind of a cat here could be very significant. You could be a witch, you know what I'm saying? I have met Gemini witches, they're really cool. Or okay, you might have some superpowers, you might be, which Gemini doesn't? You might be like a, you know, telepathy, whatever, so I'm saying, mind reading. So it's giving Kanye West, okay? Yay. So Angelina Jolie. So this is about you making a decision when this person shows up, because they're having an epiphany on their own, how you want to move forward with them. Let's talk about the other person. The Empress here, someone could be a baby mama, baby daddy, clarified by the King of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. So I think this is somebody that you may have seen a potential with, but things really haven't picked up. This person might have intrigued your interest. This might be someone that may come into your life, but things don't seem to be really moving forward. It's kind of like a little bit one-sided, even though this person may seem to try to work things out with you, like it's a different energy, or you may try to, you know, pick it up. You don't seem to quite connect with this person the same way that you have done with the other person, okay, who actually fumbled you. So the King of Swords here in the future, you have an important decision here to make, Gemini. Okay, so this is about you making a decision. This is about a decision if you want to have the fat ass or not the fat ass, whatever. So I'm saying, I don't know why it came through, but maybe someone here has like a nice pitch. So the King of Swords is clarified by the Six of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, and the High Priestess, and the Ace of Cups. Like I said, you're gonna trust your intuition. Okay, you have the Ace of Cups here showing up. You could be dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So you're gonna trust your intuition here when it comes to this person. First of all, Gemini, this person is someone, they see you as financially independent. Number two, you could be someone that you're in the public's eye with the Six of Wands. Which Gemini is in the public's eye? So for many of you, you could be doing things that maybe you work with famous people, or you're famous on your own, and this person sees you as someone who is actually very serious about their life, about their career here. Like I said, you could be making career changes as well, or maybe there is an upgrade that you're having, or more promotions, or more clients and more business deals coming for you. You seem to be really stepping into your power, because the sun is in your sign, it's your birthday season. So I'm saying, and there is a love coming towards your way. So that is your decision here you're gonna make, because this person from the past, maybe you were not in the best place when you met this person, financially or just in general, spiritually, and you took some time, you healed, right? Yeah, there is a tower here, so you actually healed. Even though there was a very big tower moment, you've done the work within you, you have been doing the work. The Death card here, Four of Swords, some sort of a ego death has happened within you. Internal transformation is what I'm getting, okay? A lot of you have been maybe meditating, breath work, or you just kind of like have been really contemplating. So I'm saying, bro, just like doing your own thing here, being in your mind, doing Gemini things, you know what I'm saying? So Five of Swords here at the bottom, the World, the Six of Swords. So this is the situation that's finally coming to an end. A situation here that's been causing you a lot of pain, a situation that there was a conflict here, or competition, possibly third-party situations. Because I see here you and this person finally overcoming something really big together, like on both ends here. And they're gonna share something very significant with you as well. So let's get the advice, Gemini, before we get into the personal tarot card reading here for 3 Geminis, okay? So what is the advice? So you have the Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Six of Cups, which is always in my tarot readings indicating like a twin flame connection, soul connection, Five of Swords, and the Chariot. So Gemini, your biggest piece of advice here is the following. You know, this person from the past that you really have a strong connection with, there has been a conflict and an unfinished business with them, right? But with the Chariot here, there is an opportunity to move through the conflict, not try to reroute it or try to detour it. This is about addressing some really specific things, having a conversation, having that difficult conversation, because, you know, I don't think you have an issue with conversation, communication, but maybe there is another way that you can approach to this person, because this is someone that's from your past that's showing up. There is a lot of love with this person. Like I said, you may feel like that you have shared multiple lifetimes with them. The Chariot, there is an opportunity to move forward with them, but first of all, there is a conflict that needs resolution, and that resolution is going to come the way that you are going to address something. There is no need to lash out on somebody. There is no need, you know, I'm not saying you or them, but either way, this is about really taking accountability for how we communicate things, because a lot of times, Gemini, it's not what we say, it's how we say. And I'm just going to be real with you. You know, I'm saying that's something that I'm also working towards. It's not what we say, it's how we say that is, you know, going to be delivered and people are going to receive that message, okay? So this is what I have for you, but you're not going anywhere, okay? You need to stay here because we're going to see who are these three lucky Geminis that got their readings, okay, that I chose. So Gemini number 1, Andrea 13, Andrea 13. Number 2, Chelsea Lean, and the other one is Alma Dorado, sprinkle. Okay, by the way, thank you so much for that sprinkle also, but I've seen you participating, showing up. So let's start off with Andrea 213. Okay, she almost has like 98 comments or something on the channel. So I know there is a lot of you. It was very difficult to choose which one, but you know, the more you comment, the more you engage, the more you hype, like, and support the channel, the more chances are that you may be the next one, because I'm going to be doing this every month, okay, and maybe quite often. You just never know. So share your thoughts. Let's see what's going on for Andrea. Okay, this is going to be about a minute or so. What's coming up for Andrea? What do you need to know? Six of Pentacles, which is, again, interestingly enough, this is the challenge for Geminis also. So Six of Pentacles here, okay, merely by just picking up on this energy for you, I think that you might have two people in your energy that you have to choose from, Andrea. Another thing that I'm getting here is kind of work-related. Work-related, you might feel like you're being breadcrumbed. You may need to also make a career change here. Knight of Pentacles here, you may feel a little bit. Two of Cups, okay. So this is both career and relationship, Two of Cups, and the Hermit. And the Star at the bottom of the deck. I think you might want to do something that is going to make you a lot more well-known. I don't know if you're already well-known, but I do see here that there is, first of all, when it comes to your finances, Andrea, you need to focus on what's one thing that you can accomplish, one thing at a time. Okay, not having hundreds and other 55 projects, like, you know, 25 cords entangled together and trying to disentangle them. Focus on one project, one work, and get it done. Another thing that I'm getting here is there is a spiritual connection here that you have with somebody, and I do see here that, you know, there is possibly going to be an opportunity to have a conversation with them. I think that you have grown a lot over the past few years within this relationship, this dynamic here. I think that you also might have some healing powers. I don't know what those are, but you are meant to shine. The Star is here. You're meant to be seen. If you have a fear of being seen, you need to work through that limiting belief and put yourself out there. Sprinkle. So the next person is going to be Chelsea Lean. Chelsea, let's see what's going on for you. Okay, what is an important message? Thank you for your comments as well. What is an important message for Chelsea? Queen of Pentacles, mega house, mega church, mega pastor. You might marry a mega pastor, a pastor who owns a mega church. No, for real. Queen of Pentacles is giving money. You might be working towards some sort of a project, saving more money here, okay? Queen of Pentacles, the Moon. Your dreams are very vivid recently. Seven of Swords. Ooh. Oh, Nine of Swords. Girl, can I just tell you something? And you got the Seven of Cups. I feel like there is a toxic work environment you are in. You don't trust them people. You work with some really nasty people out there, okay? You work some really ratchet people, I'm sorry. And from time to time, your dreams could be alarming. You gotta keep a dream journal. Okay, you gotta keep a dream journal to record your dreams. And I think that you have a subconscious belief and a limiting belief around money. Okay, surrounding money, you have some limiting beliefs and it's been bothering you. This may come down from your family tree, from your parents, or where you grew up. So, you know, there is a lot of stress around money here, around home, or maybe you want to have your own place, you want to move into your own house, into your own place here. I think that you need to look at the wider perspective here. See, there is the devil here. Someone is super toxic in your life, by the way. You may want to cut out some, you know, toxic people out of your life and not connect with them. Nine of Pentacles. There is, see, the devil, okay, was blocking the Nine of Pentacles, Chelsea. There is some kind of a blockage around your money situation that has a lot to do with your mentality, your mindset, and maybe the environment that you are in. Start maybe going out to, you know, dress up. Maybe you want to go out there, just meet people from, you know, different high caliber elite levels, you know, talk to people who actually look at money as literally just energy and abundance. So just change your environment, okay, and change your world and change your life. So that's kind of a message here that's coming through for you. Okay, so yeah, very interesting here. Or if you want to, you know, get a sugar daddy or own a mega church, or someone marry a pastor who own a mega church, there's a lot of options out there as well. Don't limit yourself, okay? So the other one that we have is Alma Dorado. Let's see what's going on for you, dear Alma, and what is an important message for you that you need to know. So Alma, High Priestess, your intuition is on point. You could have some sort of a spiritual rank here, okay? And there is the Four of Cups. So, High Priestess here, Virgo energy. Gemini, Alma, this is about, you might have a question mark of something. You have a lot of questions about a situation, what's going to happen. Ace of Pentacles here, there is the Justice here, Libra, and the Hangman. Okay, so a couple of things that I'm seeing here for you. First of all, you're very spiritual, your intuition, you might have some sort of a gift passed on to you from your grandmother or from your grandparents. Second of all, with the Ace of Pentacles, Justice, I think that there is someone here that's going to want to make peace with you, or they're going to want to make things right. Justice, this is about like karma, good karma coming towards your way. A financial situation that maybe you have been struggled with, that situation is going to be resolved. Confirmation burp. So this is giving paperwork, documentation, situation being done, okay? And you have the Hangman. So the Hangman here is telling me that there is some sort of, your crown chakra is opening up. There is something about your energy centers being more aligned. You're going to receive more downloads from the divine, okay? The Hangman, the head is illuminated. So your world is changing. Your world is transforming. Your internal world is changing big time. And I do see here that, you know, with the High Priestess, there is a lot of like hidden things and hidden knowledge and secret things that are going to come to you. That are only going to be revealed to you. So you also might have thought about writing a book, is what I'm strongly getting. Or maybe you want to tell a story through some sort of an outlet. So that might be something that you may want to look into. Okay. Four of Cups, Page of Cups, the Hermit. You expect some sort of an apology. Someone here that maybe rejected you could come towards your way and make an apology as well. So this is what I had for you. Thank you very much for being here, everyone. Thank you again for your positive comments, Gemini. I wish you all have a wonderful and a beautiful birthday. I love you all so, so much. And, you know, again, I wish I had all the time to do so many readings for many of you. But, you know, there's only so much that I can do. But I will continue to do those things. Okay, I see your participation. I see your support. I see your kindness. Thank you very much for being really good to me, Geminis. It's, you know, both ways. I love you so much. And I will see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.